and we are live here from the here from Nashville, and we're definitely excited to get this thing underway. As this is game 2, round 1 of the RHL playoffs, New Jersey at Nashville. And we are definitely ready to get underway here, as we are going to have Wayne with us pretty soon. As we're definitely ready. We only really do add everyone pings inside of our Discord during playoff time. So if you guys are not inside of the Discord and you guys want to join the Discord for more updates, probably going to be doing more statistics and also continuing a lot of traditions, such as, you know, obviously events, podcasts, and pre-game interviews. We don't really have any lined up today, at least not that I know about. If Wayne wants to bring any of them on, he can, but for the time being, I'm fairly sure that most of us are just going to be kind of, you know, hanging out with you guys. And, yeah, we're definitely ready. Get this thing underway, get this thing rolling, get this thing rocking. And yeah. And here is Wayne.
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh, we are live. All right.
That's Wayne.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, I'm Kia, the main play-by-play commentator here on Reach Programming Network. I am trying to figure out the audio issue and why my microphone is so quiet inside of OBS. We will be figuring that out eventually. But Wayne, can you go ahead and talk for me real quick?
Hello, my name is Wayne, and you best believe I'm excited for this upcoming Season 8 playoff series.
Alright, absolutely, and I mean, oh shit, we're already underway. Wayne, let's get some score predictions inside of the chat. Let's get some score predictions from you. I think it's gonna go 4-3 regulation in favor of Nashville. I think they have it all figured out. Wayne?
Personally, I think that from what we saw, two amazing defensive teams clashing together, I think the game's going to end 3-1 on the Nashville side. You know, in
Definitely
regulation
reasonable.
time, obviously.
Yeah.
We have the New Jersey Devils versus the Nashville Predators for our first game.
Yeah, last night it was you know, whatever. Anyway, we're be underway. Nashville has won the face-off. As Versalti now cutting right through. He gets shut down quickly by Crabshack, who I actually don't know if we saw Crabshack last night. Crabshack.
I don't believe we did.
Here's Kyle. New Jersey with it now as they gain the zone and establish. Extreme using something as passing prowess. Aiden Lau is there. He was getting clowned on pretty hard last night on social media. We'll see if he makes any corrections to his game tonight. Here's Boats. Intercepted there by Versalti as he reads that perfectly. Versalti looking for it now. ADJ in front. Shut down quickly there by Extreme as he was right in front of the net. Here's Versalti. Able to take that one away. Versalti already with 4 interceptions in this game. Here's ADJ. He establishes the zone. Walks right in. Shut down by Kyle. Is now Extreme. It seems as if Nashville going with the same setup as they did last night. Offsides is called. Nashville able to win that. Here's Versalti. Versalti with it there. He establishes his own, goes behind the net. He's looking, shakes it loose to the defenseman. Almost made a nice pass. However, the puck was unable to establish where it needed to be. And offsides has been called. Again, as that is the second time now that New Jersey has had offsides called on their rush, on their forecheck, while trying to get the zone moving there. Here's ADJ. He establishes once again. Crab Shack takes that one away. Sends one up. Here's Kyle over to Boats. Now back over to Kyle. Cuts inside. Versalti is there, as he was trying to establish his zone and get himself into the slot and see if he can work his way in. Here's Kyle now with it. Kyle with it there. Sends one over to Extreme. A 2-on-1 developing now for Nashville. He's on the far side boards, looking. Aiden Lau able to take that one away. Extreme takes it right back. He's looking now into slot. Shooting glove save by Vin there as he flashes the leather high. Read that shot perfectly all the way. He knows that Extreme loves to shoot glove side. Here's ADJ. He wins the face-off. Here's Crab Shack now over to Boats. Boats now. Versalti with it there. Lobs that one. And a mistake made there by Versalti. Icing called on Nashville as they have a defensive zone draw coming up now. Nashville wins it, and they lob that one to center. Versalti on the far side boards decides to go ahead and lob that one up there. Crab Shack with it, and they start the breakout. Kyle, he's moving on in now. Here's the streaming. Shut down quickly. Is now ADJ with it there. Off the nice check there by Aiden Lau. Here's Extreme. Sending one over. Nashville establishes his own. Aiden Lau reads that one perfectly and establishes another check. Here's Versalti. He's along the far side board. Cutting inside. A nice pass to ADJ. Just a little bit too hot for him to handle. Here's Aiden Lau. He's looking now. Sending one over to ADJ. ADJ with it there. Here's Versalti. Sending one back up to ADJ. Boats able to take that one away. Here's Extreme. He cuts inside. Lobs that one on net. Vin able to make the save. Here's Aiden Lau. That one goes into the corner off of the rebound, as he's unable to maintain possession of it cleanly. Makes a good decision and passes one to Rise as he goes behind the net. Starts to break out to ADJ. Here's Extreme. Extreme now looking for it one more time. Cutting to the outside. Here's Boats. Tries to put one inside the slot there. Here's Versalti. He's looking. As he gains his own, establishes. He's looking now. Goes behind the cage as he normally does. Sends one back to ADJ. Versalti sends one wide. Way wide, not even close. Here's ADJ cutting inside as that space gets taken away. As Parker was right there to take his space away inside of the net, and then the defense did their job. Lobs that one inside of the zone. As here comes Nashville. ADJ able to take control, sending one over to Versalti. Extreme takes that one away off of the back check. Lobs it on net, able to make the easy save. For some reason, doesn't cover, as a dangerous decision there made by Vin, but a good one at that as it starts to break out. Here's Versalti. He's looking now. He's along the boards, waiting.
Doing a
Shakes
little
loose
bit
in
of
the
wave
defenseman.
style
ADJ
there.
right in front. Parker pumps it off his stick.
You saw
He's
that?
unable to get the shot off, as that's now the second time that ADJ's been unable to get the shot off because of ADJ's stick. Shooting! And rebounds that one right out in front. ADJ able to take control. Here's Aiden Lau. Kyle takes it away. Shooting off the post. Didn't go. Vin pokes that one out. Here's Nashville. They're established now. Sends one over to Extreme in the slot. Shooting save one more time. Rebound goes high and wide. That one didn't go. Here's Kyle. Here's Versalti, or Extreme even one more time. Extreme. Kyle now back with it. Both sends that one wide. Vin doing a great job at kicking track of the puck as the puck stays inside of his view. They clear the zone. Rise able to take control as ADJ with it there. He's looking, sends one up to Versalti as he splits it up and scores! Versalti with his first goal of the series. And Nashville's taking a 1-0 lead.
And obviously, New Jersey has been completely dominant on this offensive zone, with Vin taking 7 shots to Parker's only 2. However, Nashville taking the quality shots, they are able to take a 1-goal lead, and Parker with a .5 save percentage. Not what you want to see going into the second period.
Yeah, and as we go into this second period, what do you think broke down for New Jersey on that play? They had the momentum, and then all of a sudden they didn't. What happened right there? What went wrong?
I mean, it's definitely getting caught up in that offensive zone that teams seem to forget that defensive needs to be one of their main focuses. It's one of those situations where Na- where Nashville gets so comfortable with taking all those shots, they jump up and they don't realize that New Jersey has a perfect counterattack loaded up.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like the same thing happened in New Jersey right there that you was just talking about that Nashville was doing. Same exact thing just happened. They just didn't even see it. Here's Extreme cutting inside, shooting as that one goes high and wide to the crease. Is Versalti with it there. Sends that one up. Boat's able to take it away. ADJ gets it right back though. But he's completely surrounded. That's not going to go anywhere. Crab Shack takes it away and makes a nice pass off of the boards. Here's Kyle. Moving on in now. Sending one over. Poked off of his stick. Rise unable to handle it. He's in the back line. Sending one up. Extremely unable to catch up to that puck. Versalti on the far side boards. He's looking for it now. ADJ has it. Versalti with it there. Crab Shack has that one taken away from him. Here's Extreme. He's moving on in. Shooting is an easy glove stop there for Vin, the 3-time goalie of the year, and has been a candidate in pretty much every single season that he's played. Definitely the best to ever do it in the goaltending position. Here's ADJ. He's moving on in now. Crab Shack unable to keep up, but ADJ eventually loses sight of the puck. As now Kyle gains his own. Kyle and ADJ have been pretty good in this series so far. Both of them scoring very, very, very clutch goals for their team in Game 1. We'll see who can take the edge here tonight. ADJ makes a good decision, but ultimately taken away from him by Crab Shack once again. Kyle sends that one back going north. Extremely over there on the far side boards. He's looking. Twirls, sends one back to Kyle. ADJ takes that one away. Kyle with it there. Here's Extreme. Kyle gains his own, drops one back to Crab Shack. A mistake pass there. Here's Boats. Sending one over to Extreme. He now gains his own. He's looking. Twirls one more time, looking for a shooting lane. Sends one over to Kyle. Boats in the slot. Nice save by Vin. As he's able to get down, control that rebound, and eventually glove it up.
Yeah.
Face-off coming up. We've said multiple times, and so has Parker, that controlling rebounds is going to be critical in this series and in this playoffs. Vin doing an excellent job so far at controlling it. It seems like the nerves are not as bad as they were last game. Throws that one on net.
Yeah, I
That one
would
goes
like
up
to
the
say just
crossbar.
real quick,
Aiden
whatever
Lau
you
with it
did
there.
to your mic, yeah, real quick, I would like to say, whatever you did to your mic, keep doing that because the audio issues are not present right now, and everyone is having a good time with their audio performances.
All right, excellent. Here's Kyle shooting off the post. Rebound was right there. Extreme now with it in the center. Rise able to take that one away. As here's Crab Shack now with it one more time. Versalti able to intercept. Makes a mistake pass. Boats was there. Rise takes it away one more time. Here's ADJ cutting inside. And Versalti just a little bit too slow. Offsides has been called. As definitely ready for this next face-off. ADJ throws that one on net. Goes out the crossbar. Parker not having to make a save there. As here's Extreme. Sending one over there to Boats. Kyle goes offsides. Rise with it there. Lobbing one up there. Here's Boats. Sending one over there to Kyle. He establishes his own. Offside's been called again. None of these teams just seem to be able to keep up with each other. Here's ADJ. Is Extreme with it there. Here's Boats. Drops him back to Crab Shack. He's looking. Sending one over. Here's Extreme. Kyle. New Jersey still behind 1-0 as he overskates the puck twice for Salty. Able to take control. Makes a nice stretch pass up there to ADJ. He's looking. ADJ has that one taken off of his stick there by Crab Shack. Lobbing one up. Nice pass over to Boats. Here's Extreme. He's on the close side boards. Offside called again on New Jersey.
Dear
And it turns
Lord,
out
they
you can't
really
score
need to
goals if you
clean
can't even
up.
get to the zone. So they should probably
They
slow down.
really need to clean up this rebound situation. Kyle not showing that patience. It's causing a lot of chances, very good quality chances, to be wasted on this New Jersey end.
Speaking of Kyle, he gets a shot. ADJ has that one taken off of his stick. Extreme in the middle of the ice. Has that one taken away there by Aiden Lau. Aiden Lau drops back instead of activating his offense. ADJ splits the defense, moving it up the post. Could have taken a 2-goal lead. ADJ again with a chance. Taken off of his stick there by Crabshack. And they put the fire up at ADJ. Has it one more time, shooting, and a blocker stop there by Parker. One in front. Boats takes that one away, and Crabshack able to finally clear the pressure out of the zone. Kyle with it there.
The play was offside.
And Kyle is offsides once more. Incredible. Never seen anything like it. ADJ with it there one more time. Here's Extreme. He lobs that one in there. Rise tries to clear the zone, but eventually has to go back off. Aiden Lau is there. Same one over there now, the Verzalti. ADJ now establishes the zone. Moving on in, nifty move, but unable to get around them as Rise is there one more time. He activates his offense. Sending one over there to Kyle. Rise able to intercept again. ADJ right in front of that, at the post! Either Parker got a glove on that, or that one just right there in front again is Parker with a nice stop with the glove. And he keeps this game close. Unsure if Parker got his glove on that first shot. But Wayne, what are you noticing out there?
I mean, besides from that offsides issue, I have been noticing Nashville is definitely letting through a lot more chances than I expect them to, with Vin facing around 13 shots compared to Parker's only 6. However, obviously New Jersey has the spearhead lead here going into the third period with a 1-0 lead. These guys, they've been chipping a lot. They've been doing bad passes. There's definitely a lot to be focused on here. I think if Nashville can patch up some of these issues, they are going to secure this win. But not to count out New Jersey, because in my opinion, if Kyle can stop going off sides, this might be a completely different game.
Absolutely. ADJ now with it. Versalti in the corner. Crabshack takes that one away, but ADJ there to pick him up. Versalti now looking to create space. He does right in front. Parker takes his space away again. The second shot goes wide and high. One more time. Here's Versalti. He's looking, sends one back to ADJ. Nasty move through a double team, but Parker says no with the glove. Flashes the leather and slows this game down, putting it in New Jersey's favor. Drops him back to Rise. He activates his offense. Moving in. Shooting. Save made by Parker once again. Here comes Kyle. Moving in now. Gets around them. He's moving in inside the slot. He's looking to shoot. He does off the post. Once again, maybe Vin got his glove on that. Unable to tell. From our spot here in the booth, here's Boats. He's looking. Sending one over to Extreme. Rise is there. Sending one up now. Here's Versalti. Kyle has it. Dropping one back to Versalti. Versalti now on the close side boards. Still a 1-0 hockey game. He's looking. ADJ right in front. Shooting and a glove stop. There by Parker one more time. Again, he's flashing that leather here tonight. Moving on in. Scores!
Oh!
ADJ makes it a 2-0 hockey game.
And Extreme, everyone yelling at Boats for a horrible job at getting that and starting a breakout, causing a rebound goal for ADJ. 2-0 lead Nashville.
In front of that
And another
again,
wide
goes
open
high.
shot will unfortunately sky. However, this 2-0 game with only minutes left in the third, it seems as though this is over. Unless, barring some amazing comeback.
Here's ADJ, and if
They
they
look
move,
to
and
tie-
that one goes off the post. ADJ right now in
A lot
front.
of quality shots coming
Yeah,
from New
absolutely.
Jersey, really bombarding this goalie. They look to lead the series and tie it 1-1.
Correction, Nashville. Here's Versalti. Boats takes that one away. Here's Extreme. Over here on the far side boards. 2 minutes 40 left to go in this one. He's moving on in. Sending one over to Kyle as he with a chance. Right and bare in front. Versalti has unable to collect that rebound, but he was right there on top of it. Crabshack with it one more time. Boats. Here's Kyle now shooting, and he scores.
Oh! And one! And one! Come on!
What'd you say?
I said and one!
Absolutely. They finally get one back. New Jersey starting to show a little bit of fight here. Late in the third. Here's Extremi. Aiden Lau takes that one away. Versalti. Far side boards. Moving in as that one goes out the crossbar. Parker unable to keep up with that shot. He decides to go ahead and lob that one back in there. Nice decision considering the situation that Nashville was in right there. Moving in, Versalti has that one. Apologize. Here's ADJ, Extremely able to take that one away. Sending one over. Just a one-goal hockey game. Kyle having Nashville's only goal. ADJ, I believe, having both of Nashville's goal.
Versalti with one, and ADJ with one.
Here's ADJ. Sending one over to Versalti. Cuts inside and shoots. Rebound was right there. Goes wide. Sending one over. Here's Boats. Lobbing one up. Here's Rise. Takes it away. ADJ with a nice move. Moving on in. Cutting outside. Versalti gets robbed by Parker with the glove. As that glove hand is just, man. Wow. Here's ADJ looking. That one goes off the pad as he was unable to get a shot. Just 59 seconds left to go in this one. Here's Kyle. Moving on in now. Rise.
Oh.
Versalti. ADJ now moving in. Shooting, and that one goes high. 50 seconds. Here's Kyle. Now here's Boats. Kyle now, 45 seconds left to go in this one. New Jersey with a chance to tie it, shooting, blocked down in front. That one gets blocked off of the skate there by Aiden Lau. Here's Extremi now one more time. Kyle now cutting inside, poked off his stick. Here's ADJ now with it. Versalti, he's looking. Here's ADJ, cutting inside. He's looking, gets around him. Kyle is there. Boats. I feel like if you're New Jersey, you're looking for a whistle here so you can pull your goaltender. Lobs that one on net. That one goes just high and wide. Here's Versalti. Unable to hold it. Sends one over to ADJ. Now here he is. Moving on in. Aiden Lau. No! Aiden Lau's pass goes in vain again. Three shots go off the post again. One more. He spreads eagle. Won't go. Is ADJ able to recover it in Nashville? Ties the series 1-1.
Oh, good lord. New Jersey had time for a final stand, but their defense just couldn't grab a rebound. And that really becoming the focal point of this entire game here. That rebound control caused a Nashville win for them.
Both goaltenders were excellent. Parker 17 or 17 or 15 for 17 even. Vin 15 for 16, giving him a 9.38.
Amazing performance from Vin. 4 shots on goal, 0 goals, but he's a goalie, who cares?
Yeah.
But I would like to, while we have you here, we have 9 minutes until the next game. We are streaming this next game. I would like to keep you guys here and just notice Extremi with 8 shots on goal with 0 goals. Kyle with 5 shots on goal with 0 goals. And just not a lot of production here. Aiden Lau with an amazing game. 16 defensive contributions. But that has been the point of some controversy at this point.
Absolutely.
As people are saying that his defensive stats don't really add up to much of anything.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, that game he really showed what kind of defensive player he can be if he puts his mind to it and takes his mind off of Chica. With that being said, we around have 9 minutes until face-off. If you guys would like to stay with us, we are going to be back in just a few minutes. We're going to take a small break, recollect our thoughts, and give you guys a time to talk trash to the losing team in RHL General. We will
Absolutely.
be right back with more Ridge programming.
And for our original viewers, for whenever we first ever started streaming, we figured that we could get something for you guys here going inside of the, you know, inside of the stream that a lot of you guys would recognize and a lot of you guys would enjoy. So, ladies and gentlemen, finito. And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, on Ridge Programming Network. We have Finito in the background, and we have Wayne. A lot of the original Ridge viewers will enjoy this. You guys know what this is about. You guys know where this came from. Wayne, go ahead and give us the rundown of what we're expecting here tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to Ridge Programming Network, where we provide the exclusive RHL playoff coverage. Tonight is Game 2 of Vancouver versus Toronto, where we see Vinny and Matty G, hopefully, face off against the Vancouver team, who did take the 1-0 series lead just last game. You best believe I'm excited. This is going to be an amazing game, and all of our OG Ridge watchers would understand why we had that song playing in the background. And don't worry, it's not going to play during the game time. This is simply our Ridge pregame music. AFOX holding down the fort for Vancouver did bring them a win just last night. Can he find his bearings and beat Vidi yet again to take a 2-0 series lead? Or will Toronto claw their way back into it? Tonight we will see. Just 3 minutes left until tip-off. I'm Wayne, and you best believe I'm excited.
Absolutely. I mean, we're both excited here on Ridge. We're ready to get this thing underway regardless of the situation, regardless of what's going on inside of, the Ridge general chat, regardless of the series lead. We understand. We've been in this league long enough. We've played in this league long enough. We've been calling these games long enough to understand that, Wayne, having AFOX on your team can change a series in a minute, but so can Vidi. Who do you think is going to come out on top of this matchup tonight?
I mean, you can call me a little biased, but as someone who played with AFOX specifically and someone who played without AFOX, I know firsthand the kind of effort and the kind of flow he brings to a game
And you've
is
also played with Vidi
completely
as well.
unmatched.
You've also played with
I
Vidi
played
as
with
well,
Vidi. Yes, I played with both of them. Season 4, I played with Vidi. Season 5, I played with AFOX. And personally, I know AFOX can simply change the pace of a game just effortlessly, doing everything on offense and defense. Perfectly, I think Vancouver will take the win tonight. They have an unmatched depth with Tornado off the bench, who's an amazing player,
Absolutely.
simply doesn't fit in that roster.
He's transformed into an absolutely amazing player in simply 2 or 1 season. I mean, it's been absolutely incredible to see. I played with him pretty much my entire career. I know just how good he is, and I understand that he does show his captaincy ability from time to time. Sometimes he does get upset, but who doesn't, right? But let's go ahead and let's take a look at these matchups, okay? All of these are great. Ali is going to be on the ice tonight. Maz is going to be on the ice tonight. He's going to be in net. Maz was absolutely incredible tonight. I'm pretty sure he had a Game 1 shutout, if I'm not mistaken. And, I mean, you take a look at these other players. Leaf Morph, we know how good he can be. Mr. Sticky Bandit, Goalie of the Year candidate not too long ago. Wayne, who do you think is going to come out on top of this goaltending matchup here tonight? Both of them, absolutely incredible players.
Man, Sticky Bandit, a previous goalie of the year, and Maz, a rookie of the year. It's definitely no shade of star power. And there's really not that many degrees of separation between them.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think Maz has returned to this league fiery, and he has been absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
Posting a shutout just yesterday.
Yeah. I mean,
personally,
he was
I
on
think
the game practicing a lot. You know what I mean? Like, a lot before that game.
He has been absolutely amazing, and I think he's going to continue doing just that. I think Maz is going to win this face-off battle, face-off of goalies, and I think he is going to shut down Toronto just as we saw yesterday.
And as for
Vidi, who we've seen
as
a predominantly high... Yeah.
As for Vidi, a complete ghost last night. He had a lot of defensive contributions, but didn't really do much on offense. What do you think is going to be the game plan for Vidi coming into this in order to maybe, have that same level of defensive production, but maybe actually score a couple of goals?
I mean, there is someone new on the Toronto roster. Ali is now stepping onto the plate, and I think that with his more offensive prowess capabilities, he's going to get Vidi a lot more shots. And a lot more shots, a lot more quality shots specifically, is what Vidi needs to produce against Maz. Maz is a very, very good goalie at saving high shots, and Vidi, he shoots high a lot of the times. Vidi needs to change up his shot pattern if he wants to do good against this team.
Absolutely, and we are just going to be underway here, Wayne. I'm gonna try my best to hear you, but typically I have to kind of put my headphones around my neck so that way I can move my microphone closer to my mouth. So if you need me to immediately stop talking or something, you can go ahead and text my Discord. I look at it pretty often while I'm calling the game. So if you need that,
All right.
you got
Yep.
that.
Sounds good.
And we are definitely ready to get underway here from Toronto, Vancouver, and Toronto. Both of these captains are ready to lead their team to a win. Can Toronto tie it up 1-1 inside the series, or will Vancouver hang on with AFOX, who is the leading goal scorer of all time with 10,000? We will see. AFOX able to win it for Vancouver right away. Here's GUH sending one over there to Casualty. Intercepted quickly. Now here comes Vidi on the breakout. AFOX able to take that one away. He's looking. Vidi now with it there. He's looking now one more time. GUH is there. Here's Slappy Santa now, the rookie defenseman. He's been absolutely incredible. One of my favorite players. Here's GUH. He lobs one up there. Here's Vidi, able to take that one away as a neutral zone battle commences. Casualty able to take that one away. Sends one over. Leaf Morph is there. Puts Tornado on his ass. Now here's Shadow Vidi. He's looking. Sending one over now. Here's Vidi now cutting inside, moving on in, shooting, and a nice stop there by Sticky Bandit. Has Slappy Santa there with it one more time now.
The play was offside.
Spins. Offsides has been called.
And I would like to mention, we are seeing a new roster for Vancouver. Even after they shut them out last game and won, they're now changing their roster, putting Alti on the ice for a more defensive approach. This is going to be interesting to see at what kind of things this added defense can do for Vancouver tonight.
A couple of really good stops there by Mr. Sticky Bandit, and another good stop right there. I've just been informed that Guh is Arnlid, so thank you, Wayne. Here's Vidi. Here's Slappy Santa now. He's looking. Shadow Vidi. And icing has been called there on Toronto as the game slows down. Going to the other side of the ice for the first time here tonight. Parker asking to get back in the booth. That's up to you, Wayne, if you want to put him in here.
Not during game time. No.
AFOX there with it. Here's Vidi. Sending one up. Vidi there with it now. Sending one over now. Here's Leaf Morph. He's on the far side boards. He's got plenty of time and space. For some reason, drops it back, and Slappy Santa takes full advantage of it. Cutting to the inside. This is the first time I've ever seen him on offense. Here's Vidi. Lobbing one up there. Only able to take that one away. Here's Slappy Santa. Sending one up now to AFOX. Taken off of his stick. Off of a nice back check there by Leaf Morph. Moving on in now. Slappy Santa able to take that one away. Sends one up. AFOX with it there. He's moving on in now as he splits that offense. Moving, dashes to his left, and a nice stop there by Maz. Sending one over now, Vidi.
Nice stop by Sticky Bandit.
You have something that you wanted to say? Oh, moving in! Scott Force!
Oh my lord!
Haven gets a goal!
And Sticky Bandit getting far too greedy. He runs up, tries to glove that off a chip, and Haven skates right past him and knocks in the easiest goal we will see in probably this entire playoffs.
He sends that one way high. That wasn't even close to the net. And Slappy Santa now with it. Here's AFOX. He's looking. Vidi. Loses control of that now. Here's Ali. Vidi now with it there. Lobbing one up there. Here's Alti. Looking now. He gets that one taken off of his stick. Here's Ali. As he gets that one taken off of his stick. Here's Arnlid. Here's AFOX. Probably the last person you want on a breakaway. Moving in. Twirls. And that one goes wide.
What?
Here's AFOX with it now. He gets inside the slot. Moving on in. Ali shuts the door. Lobbing one up. Vidi able to take it away. He's moving in now. He's on a breakaway. Here he is. Exchanging breakaways. Maz shuts the door. As even Mr. Sticky Bandit, I believe. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue. Jesus
The blue
Christ.
is Sticky Bandit, white is Maz. There you go. Now you got it.
Maz. That's Maz. Here's Alti now. Sending one over. Here's Vidi. Here's Vidi now shooting and he scores!
Vidi, with his first goal, lights the candle for Toronto, their first goal this entire playoff series. Game 1 and 2, boasting 0 goals. Tie game with 1 minute left in the first. Both teams are going to see to get one last goal before we go into the second, setting up a nice momentum boost.
Mr. Sticky Bandit able to hold on to that. A Fox since went over to Slappy Santa. He blocks that one down. Here's A Fox now going behind the net. The wraparound almost goes, but Mr. Sticky Bandit has it right there. A Fox just as crafty as ever, going behind the net and tries to slide that one just high, right over the glove. Here's Alzi sending one up to A Fox. Splits the defense. Move again. Blocked down. There. One more time. Is A Fox able to intercept again? He's moving in. That one goes wide. Here's Vidi. Going on in now. Vidi able to take that one away. Here's Leaf Morph. Ali. Dropping one back. Here's A Fox with it there. Just dropping one back. A Fox trying to get himself a little bit of time and space, but taken away is... Now here's Vidi. Ornlid with it there. Drops one back to Ornlid, or Casual Ulti, I apologize. For some reason, A Fox just unable to pick up the puck. I don't know what that was all about.
Oh!
But here comes Vidi. He has plenty of space. Shooting and an easy stop. Right there. Wayne, what are you noticing so far?
I mean, both teams with some severe defensive lapses. With Toronto's Sticky Bandit being the main cause of the first one, and on the Vancouver side, just simply rebound control has to be the thesis of what they're trying to do here. Both teams offensively are doing quite good though, and I think if they can compete on this same level and patch up their defense, any team could win this match.
Oh, that just got deflected. Parker, just take a back seat for now. Here's Alti. Sending one over now. Vidi with it there. Sending one back over. Is now Vidi. Has it one more time. Trying to cut inside. Here's Slappy Santa. A Fox takes that one off of Slappy Santa's stick. As A Fox shoots. Scores. I saw that coming.
Go! Feed the Fox! Feed the Fox! Yeah!
Feed the Fox.
My all-time favorite RHL player. It feels good. I feel like a kid again watching him dominate in Season 8.
Absolutely.
Vancouver taking a 2-1 lead.
I mean, whenever we was just a wee lad, I mean, he was down there dominating the ice. Now that we're 60 years old, right in front of that, and he scores! Vidi responds with one of his own. It's going to be A Fox and Vidi all night. But now that we are 60 years old and A Fox is 120, we're still watching him play.
Safe to say, if there's anyone in today's RHL that can hold up to what A Fox was like, it is without a doubt Vidi.
Absolutely.
And these two stars are going to be going at it tonight with
Here's
only
Ornlid.
Halfway into the game, just
Shooting.
passing.
Save made by Sticky Bandit as he gloves that one. Just a nice read there by Sticky Bandit. An easy save as A Fox didn't really get the shot that he wanted. Here's A Fox. Leaf Morph. Here's Vidi. Already, they've done this quite a bit. It just gives Vidi a lot of time and space. Excellent pass over to Leaf Morph. He's unable to shoot as he tried to do a little bit too much. That's just one of those plays where it has to get on your stick and off your stick in a hurry. Because, you know...
We've seen one of those from A Fox earlier. And now one from Leaf Morph. In that 1-2 pass, in that slot, I argue that not making a fancy move is the better choice. Because the goalie is already off balance, and being able to knock one in as quick as possible, in my opinion, is the best choice there. Leaf Morph could have done a lot more with that
Vidi,
chance.
right in front of
Vidi
the net.
wide
What a move
open!
by Vidi! Oh!
Good lord!
Oh!
And Vidi with a second period hat trick. one game after getting shut out by Moz.
Absolutely. Wow. Viddy coming in with some vengeance, some hate in his eyes here. As Viddy.
It really
puck
is a
again.
Viddy. Ain't no party like a Viddy party.
Oh yeah, shooting. That one goes off the post. Parker, keep that in the highlights, by the way.
I
Here's Viddy with it, cutting to the inside. What the fuck? Here's Ali. Steps up in the play. Ornlid able to take that one away as he reads it perfectly. Cutting to the outside. A-Fox has that one taken away. Here comes Viddy. Slappy Santa able to take it away. Haven now looking. Lobbing one up. Here's Leafmore. Sending one over to Viddy. Viddy unable to handle it. He's moving on in now. Gets past both defenders. Viddy now gets past A-Fox. A-Fox gets back into the play and takes that one away. But Ali responds quickly. Here's Ornlid. A-Fox with it there. He steps up in the play. An excellent pass over there to Ulti. He lobs that one right over the defenseman's stick. Slappy Santa able to recover. He's the only man back here for Vancouver. Ulti going to be a little bit more involved in the play here as they are down a goal. Here's Viddy. 1 minute 20 left to go. 1 minute 50. I apologize for going this one. Here's Ornlid. Drops him back down to Viddy. Viddy now twirl. He's looking. Sends one back down to Ulti as he got his space taken away. Here's Viddy. Or Ulti. Fuck me. A-Fox even now moving in. Cutting to the inside. He's not able to get a shot. And that's just going to go wide of the net. Never mind. It goes straight.
Amazing handle performance by A-Fox.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, Ali cleans it up right at the net.
Here's A-Fox. Sends one
The
up there to
play was
Ulti.
offsides.
Upsides. A-Fox was a little bit too early.
This
Feed the
really
Fox.
is quite a predicament. They're having Alti as his forward partner. Tornado right now is on vacation. He can't be showing for them. So this is right now what could really become an issue. Can A-Fox carry this team to victory as we've seen throughout all of RHL history? Or has Father Time caught up to him?
That's a good question. And I mean, even though he looks like he's still moving, he's not taking the same shots that he used to. Here's Ulti, moving on in. He's looking now, tries to take a nice manual pass, or even a nice auto pass right there through the stick. Unable to get it. Viddy tries to send one over there to Leafmore. Unable to do so is Ulti with an excellent pass over there to A-Fox. He's now moving on in, now cutting to the inside, and he scores! Ties the game! 40 seconds left in this second period.
Let's go!
Feed the Fox is
Come
the
on!
strategy here tonight.
A-Fox with 2 goals, Viddy with 3. They are really going at it tonight with just 30
Absolutely.
seconds left in the second period.
30 seconds left here as he sends one up. Leafmorph, he now has it. Viddy, Leafmorph, looking down. Here's Viddy, sending one up now to Ali. 19 seconds, plenty of time there for Viddy. He's looking. A-Fox takes that one away. A-Fox has plenty of time as well. Just back there to Ornlid. That one is going to go ahead and kill their rush. 3-3 hockey game now going in here to the second period. And it's going to stay that way unless something goes terribly wrong. And Viddy takes that one away. What are you noticing out there, Wayne?
I mean, this is an amazing game to be watching. We are seeing 2 RHL greats really going at it with their full capabilities. A-Fox, the only one out there on Vancouver's offense, is still performing at a high octane, and obviously Viddy doing Viddy things. Tie game going into the third period. It really is a toss-up.
Here's Ornlid. Drops him back down to Slappy Santa as we go into the last period here of regulation. That one gets poked off his stick. Viddy now cuts inside. Here comes Viddy. Now he's one-on-one with A-Fox. Moving on in, and A-Fox wins that battle, but Viddy takes a shot, and that one goes wide. Slappy Santa. He's behind the net. Just waiting, looking for something to open up. Something does. He lobs one up. Just a really bad read. Here comes Ali. He's moving on in now, shooting, and a nice stop. There by 420 miles. He's not easily faked. So, pretty easy.
He
stop
really
for
is
him.
not. That was a thesis point I said in game 1. Maz is not an easily fooled goalie.
No, he
and
is
those
not.
opposite shots have really been killing him this game. It's almost like they've watched our VOD.
Yeah, it's almost like they actually listen to us. We give advice for both teams, by the way. I don't know why people don't take it. Here's Alti. Sends one up. Apefox takes that one away. Alti now cutting inside. Apefox, one-timer chance, gets shut down. Right there in front, the rebound gets taken off of Viddy. As here's Leaf Morph. Drops one back, gives it right to Apefox. The last man you want to pass it to. Moving in, shooting save!
Oh!
Excellent job right now in front. He twirls, shooting again as he falls. And one more time, Apefox takes it away again. Looking, shooting, off the crossbar. Didn't go. Viddy now with it one more time. 3:30 left to go in this one. Here's Apefox. He's looking, just decides to lob it on net. Save made there by Mr. Sticky Bandit as he tries to come out and cover it. Unsuccessful in that endeavor in doing so. Here's Ali. Looking now, sends one over to Viddy. Viddy now on the far side boards. He passes it to himself as he tries to get time and space. Sends one back. GUH is there, aka Onlin. Here's Viddy now with it. Casual Ulti has it one more time. That one gets taken off of his stick.
play was
Here's
offsides.
Viddy. Offsides. Calling him Toronto. Here we are, Ali. Here's Viddy. Justin back to Ali.
The play was
Sending one back
offsides.
to Viddy.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't hate that offsides call there. It was either that or Ali gets checked. He made a good read to reset and try to take another face-off opportunity.
Here's Viddy. Takes that one off of his stick. Lobs it to himself once again. That is definitely a clever thing that Viddy has figured out to do, but Apefox not fooled at all. He is not impressed. Apefox takes that one off of Viddy's stick. Here's Apefox now on the far side board, twirling. Gets taken off his stick as he just runs out of time. Who's Viddy? Apefox is going to be the last.
Oh, no!
Oh my goodness. He just splits the defense and it goes wide. I feel like you got to shoot low there for Viddy. Here's Apefox. Here's Casual Ulti. He's looking now. Sending one up. Apefox able to take control of it off of a nice pass from Ulti. He shoots after he sees just that little bit of daylight. He's able to get a shot on net. That one popped up. Apefox able to take it away. Apefox now on the close side board. Decides to lob it again. That one almost goes in. And now he's looking. Apefox hits it perfectly right in front of the net. Shooting save made by Sticky Bandit. Leaf Morph able to take it away. Nice pass there by him to get that one to Viddy. Now here's Ali. Now back to Viddy. He's on the far side boards now. He's looking. Twirl puts one back on Viddy's stick. Shooting save now. Viddy again on the rebound and a nice stop there as he saw it coming up there twice. Maz, he has that same level of puck tracking as Vin does, although not the same player by any means. They are definitely similar in that regard.
I just would like to mention, Sticky Bandit has jumped from the right to left side on Apefox's shots for the past 3 times.
Ooh.
So far, it's worked for him, but that aggression, when Apefox realizes that, this could be a much different game.
Absolutely. It's just a matter of time, and not necessarily if. Here's Apefox. Draws one back there to Onlin. Here's Apefox with it now. Looking. Sends one back to Ulti. Now back to Apefox. Again, he's trying to get those one-timer chances. Sending one over. Viddy splits to the fence. He's moving in. Looking. Goes wide.
Dear God!
Here's Apefox with it now. Looking. Moving on in. Sends one over to Ulti. Shooting. Scores!
Let's go!
Feed the Bucks. Oh, yeah. And an excellent pass there by Apefox over there to Ulti on the 2-on-1. He just sends it home with a one-timer. Viddy wins the face-off for Toronto.
Just 1 minute left. Just 1 minute left. Ulti hammering it home to take a 4-3 lead.
Chance to tie it again, Maz. Takes the space away, gloves it. 56 seconds left.
The clock is
Toronto,
winding down here.
Also back to Onlin. Sending one up. And Ulti able to recover it. Here's Toronto. Here's Viddy. That one is going to get recovered there by Ali for Toronto. 30 seconds left to go in this game. Inside of regulation time, at least. They go ahead and get it going north once again, but poked off his stick by Onlin. Sends one back to Apefox. He has a chance. Cuts to the outside, deeks around the first man, gets around the third. He's looking, twirls.
He's time wasting.
Time and space, just playing some keep away here. Excellent stick handling there by Apefox. He starts lagging. Sends one up to Viddy.
Oh no.
Viddy, 10 seconds, the game is on his stick. He just lost the puck. No, he's Viddy one more time. Take it away by Slappy and that's gonna be it. Vancouver holds on 2-0 in the series.
Vancouver wins off of an astounding effort from AFox. 2 goals, 1 assist. Vidi,
Incredible.
amazing performance from him. Sadly, couldn't get it. Vidi had a whopping 23 defensive contributions.
Wow.
Unfortunately, at some point, even the strongest goaltenders let in some shots.
Yeah.
Amazing game to witness. I do wish that went into overtime. Sticky Bandit with a .77, Maz with a .81. The goalies really weren't all that on today. However, amazing game, amazing showcases of their offense, and an
Absolutely.
amazing game to stream.
Absolutely, yeah. And we appreciate you all for tuning in. Parker, you know what to do after the game. Go ahead and gather the troops and, start working on the highlights. They will be out soon, possibly later today or tomorrow. Just depends on whenever they get around to it. Ladies and gentlemen,
I
I'm
would-
Kia, that's Wayne.
Well, I would like to say, if Parker has any closing remarks for us.
Oh, yeah. You can go ahead and give your
I
closing
do.
remarks. Okay.
I think
Amazing.
this could be a pretty good goalie battle. I think this could be. Sticky has, I think, a few goalie of the years, and Maz, he looks really strong right now, and you can see it in the score. It's really close. Sticky made 1 or 2 mistakes, and that costed him the game. It could be a goalie battle. Vin and AFox are both carrying their offense. I think it's going to be up to the goalies to lock everything down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, no other way to look at it. Parker, you are definitely right, my friend.
Thank you.
I'm Kia. That's Parker. He's our newest addition here. He's going to be the one doing the highlights, like I said. And that is Wayne. And we're going to be signing off for the final time tonight. Goodbye, and thank you for watching.